Before I even begin, and yes, I hear everybody. It is an issue here. If I make a video speaking on matters and issues, and to all you retarded fucks out there, if this video or any other one of my videos offends you, and I'm not talking to you, I'm not mentioning you, if it offends you, then sit your punk ass down and wear the crown. And instead of getting mad at me, how about you do some self-reflecting? Because if you're so easily triggered about a general discussion, then that says a whole lot about their retarded fuck asses more than it says about Uncle JD Miles. That being said, let's get on with this topic of discussion. And which, yes, I hear my supporters from other social media platforms. I hear you. So yes, we are going to talk about it. But before we do, yep, it's me again. They hate us. This is why they make videos and community posts giving a fuck about us. At the same time, as always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate. Even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time as always, which is why they keep us relevant to this very day. And I'm back again. And yes, y'all see the topic of discussion right in front of you. And again, shout out to my AI sources for making this masterpiece. And to those of y'all who don't know, I don't make this AI generated work. I got people for that. But they always be on point. And yes, the title is right there. They need their version of you because their asses is so fucking miserable. Yes, you heard me. They're miserable. And this reminds me of two Stoic quotes. The first one is this: if they have to pull you down, they are beneath you. And a whole lot of them retarded fucks is beneath me. That's why they got to pull me down to their fucking level. The second Stoic quote: when you write your story, make damn sure no one else is holding the pen. And I don't need no motherfucking body to tell me who the fuck I am. Besides who I am. But let's get back to the question. Why are they so desperate to come out with their own versions of you? And why they cry like little bitches when you refuse to bend the knee and kiss their fucking ring? In fact, why are they even upset? And as one of my supporters put it, it seems like they're so invested in everybody's life except their own, because their own life is just straight shit. So they want to go on social media and try to project their hurt, their pain, their insecurities, and their miserable life on others because of the fact that they can't stand it. Oh, my chicken wings are done. Oh, they can't stand it. To see the ones they don't like and can't stand living their fucking best life. And they got to be the most miserable, insecure insecure, retarded fucks on the face of the earth. This is why they got to be on YouTube and other social media platforms coming out with their versions. Calling you broken, calling you a failure, calling you misogynist, calling you angry, calling you a failure, a creep, incel, insecure, even try to get politics involved. Lord knows how many times I have retarded fucks calling me far right, when in reality I'm non-affiliate. You see, the reason why is because they themselves is miserable. They themselves is insecure. They themselves is hurt, are going through trauma, are going through some type of trauma, whether it's childhood trauma or adult trauma. I don't know. But one thing I do know is this. No one, and I mean no one, has to accept your version of them. If you don't like us, fuck you. Eat a dick for all we care. But just because they're not where they want to be, doesn't mean everybody has to join in their fucking boat. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Misery always loves company. They're miserable, so you want everybody else to feel miserable along with them. This is why they gotta give out their versions of you to make themselves feel better. To make themselves feel like they're the shit. But instead of them feel like on top, they still miserable. And yes, Uncle JD will tell you this. It's not hard to tell. Go to these retarded fucks YouTube channels. I want you to notice all these patterns here. Every time they make a video or a community post, do they spend more time complaining about problems than coming up with solutions or having solutions at all? Is every video they make is about someone doing something, but which by the way, let me get this out here. I'm not saying anything illegal. If they're doing something illegal, then that has to be called out. Let's put that aside. But if they spend all this time full of complaints about what other people doing or what they do on their downtime, or what they do to unwind, or just simply try to find peace, and they have a problem with it, then that's them. And yes, I'm giving everybody a reason why they need their version of you. Some of these retarded fucks want to point fingers, but disregard those 3 fingers pointing right back at them. In other words, they can't label you anything without that same label being reflected right back at them. And I know a lot of them who are lonely, who are incel, who are failures, losers, and creeps. You even got some that are unemployed, all up on YouTube all day, every fucking day, and not even getting paid, by it, and not even getting paid by YouTube at all. But when you tell them about themselves, if you ever tell them about themselves, tell me this. Do they not get angry? Why they calling you angry? I'm on a roll here. Want to call you far right while they're far left, but they swear up and down they're an affiliate. Want to call you a failure, but none of their bullshit has ever gotten them off the ground. And some of which, before they call you a failure, how many times have they failed in doing what they got to do? So, in which a whole lot of them consecutively. How many of them call you broken, but they so broke beyond repair that they're mad at others, for having a way more successful life than they have. Some of them want to call you lonely, but they're lonely their own goddamn selves. They ain't got no woman. They ain't got no woman in their fucking life, but they want to shame you for being lonely. Fucking hypocrites. And since I'm on that subject, a whole lot of them can't call you an incel at all. We got some of these retarded fucks still crying over their goddamn exes. All because their ex-girlfriends dumped their ass and now they're engaged with another man. They can't call you loser because, keep in mind, since when do losers get relevance? A loser is supposed to be a nobody. And usually people ignore the nobodies. Not these retarded fucks. They want to call you loser, but they constantly keeping you relevant, which is why Uncle JD constantly say these retarded fucks constantly keep us relevant to this very day. And that ain't no lie. Isolation. But when was the last time they got out and do something? Besides just bitch on YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Want to call you misogynist, but can't accept the fact that misandry exists. And let's make this shit perfectly clear. Uncle JD is not saying that there are not men in this world that hate women. They do. Same time, let's not ignore the fact that there are also women in this world who hate men. Their panties is far up their ass cracks when we brought that shit up. Get your panties out your ass crack, sit down, get out your fucking feelings, and let's continue. This is who they want you to be. The only problem is we refuse to play the role they are giving us. Fuck them and their sideshow job. Oh, now they want to hold grudges because we refuse to bow down to them. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. They want to make their versions of you because another reason, power and control. And yes, for some of them, it applies to their asses. They walk around thinking everybody has to grovel at their fucking feet and take orders from them. No, we're not taking orders from you. In fact, here's what makes Uncle JD weary. Instead of these retarded fucks encouraging people to think for themselves, do their own research, and come up with their solutions, no, they want a following. They want everybody to be their fucking sheep, and they should be the shepherd. They want everybody to be their fucking slaves. Hell to the fucking no. In the words of Manosphere Highlights Daily, listen to all, but follow none. Listen to all, but follow none. And I ain't looking for a following. I'm looking for the ones that want to listen and use what I'm teaching them to make better decisions in life. And that's also the funny part. They want to make their versions of you, but they don't know who the fuck you are. And let's talk about the hypocrisy of it all as well. They think they know you, but they are so quick to tell you that, oh, you don't know nothing about me. But wait a second, hold up there. Hold up there, because I love using their retarded fuck ass logic against them. If nobody knows you, therefore nobody can say shit about you, then who the fuck is you to go around trying to act like you know about everybody else? See, I can use your own words against you, you retarded fuck ass hypocrites. You see, by the end of the day, they're miserable, so everybody else gotta be miserable alongside them, because they're the ones who want to be on social media full of complaints, holding grudges and shit, expecting you to play the role they giving you. But when you refuse to do that, now they want to cry, bitch, and complain about it. Now it's a fucking problem. Me personally, Uncle JD don't give a fuck how you feel. Uncle JD is going to be Uncle JD. I could go out, enjoy myself, spend time with my family, and I could be on YouTube, not only showing fellas the warning signs, but guide them through it all, help them avoid it. But that's a problem for them. Yeah, right. And by the end of the day, Uncle JD doesn't give a fuck about what you think. Out the gate. And fellas, don't let these retarded fucks be on YouTube and social media trying to give out their versions of you. Nah. They can only assume they know you when they don't. And that's what hurts their asses the most. It irks them that the ones that they don't like and can't stand is actually out here handling business. We are out here getting shit done, and this is why we can reap the benefits. So if we want to spend quality time doing what we love to do, we can. If we want to go on trips and vacations, we can. Because we put in the work. We came with solutions, not just be on YouTube crying, bitching, and complaining about the problems, but have nothing to fight those problems with. And that's what really irks them the most. Out the gate. But I said what I had to say, and I hope this answers all my supporters' questions here. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.